Damn, I really do have a lot of nice merch on here. That's crazy. Oh, my bad. Yeah, go check that out in the description. Go check that in the description. Fang Gang merch. We about to talk about JustPearlyThings. She was recently canceled for having Nick Fuentes on the show and then laughing at a few jokes. I don't believe it was a proper reason to cancel her, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm just crazy beast boy, right? I'm bugging out. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right? But apparently she disagrees. Apparently, JustPearlyThings thinks that she is going to lose her fan base of Black Mansphere, aka the woke Mansphere, and she wants to come out here and bend a knee and apologize to them. She wants to apologize for her interviewing someone on her platform. Ain't that bottom? You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. Let's take a look at this damn video, fam. I'm really disappointed. I lost a lot of respect for Pearl. This is how you lose both sides of the coin. There's people that's not gonna rock with you regardless now, forever, bro. And there's people that were rocking with you because you stood your ground. Now you're about to lose the people that was rocking with you because you stood your ground, leaving, I guess, just simps.
What up, guys? Welcome to the JustPearlyThings YouTube channel, and welcome to Morning Coffee Thoughts, where I give my thoughts over morning coffee. Today I have a chai tea. I quit coffee. You guys don't care about what I'm drinking. Okay.
We don't.
Today, I'm going to be addressing the Nick Fuentes situation.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know why you guys are here. Okay. So I want to first say I take full accountability for everything that happened. Everything that happens in life, as I say to the girls on my show, is my own fault. The fact that people are making these videos is my own fault. And the situation that I'm in is my own fault.
I like the fact that she's taking accountability. I think that's cool, right? But you didn't do nothing wrong, though, Pearl. Like, what is your fault? Like, in this situation, you didn't do anything wrong. This isn't like a breakup. This isn't like you lost a job. You did an interview for what I thought that you were. You were red pill, right? So if there's someone who is being like silenced and banned off the platforms, I would assume that you would be the one that want to talk to them. Why are you apologizing for being red pill? This is some blue pill stuff you doing. You apologize? You saying sorry to the woke mob? You're done.
Now I'm going to give you guys an explanation and give you guys context for some of the conversations that were had. Just know it's not an excuse. It's my own fault. I take full accountability for everything that happened. Okay.
What happened?
So, but I'm going to answer questions that people have brought my way. So the first thing is, why did you have Nick on? The reasoning behind having Nick Fuentes on was because
you don't gotta
explain. That he was on the no-fly list and he lost his bank account. Now,
she don't gotta explain why he was on the show. Like, that's what? That sounds so crazy to me. You don't have to explain none of these losers, man. It's your show.
From your point of view, you would think
your real fans already know why you have
someone on that's on the no-fly list, right?
This is disappointing.
That would be bad. Well, he's not anymore. That's how he flew, but he was.
This is so disappointing.
So I was more just curious why this man was banned on everything. Now, I've seen a lot of videos that say I play dumb or I'm playing dumb. And I'll tell you what I knew and what I didn't know. So I did know that he was a known racist. I did know he was a known sexist. I did know that basically every bad name in the book from the right and the left, everyone hated him. So the reason I had him on was because, guys, people say that stuff about me. They say I'm sexist. They say I'm a misogynist. And, I really just like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
There's nothing wrong with that. Which is why I don't understand why she's sitting here apologizing and bending her knee. She must have looked at her analytics and was like, whoa, I'm losing a bunch of subscribers. I don't want to analyze her analytics because she's done amazing work and she's grown like a lot, right, in a short time period. But there's a few things that people haven't noticed about certain types of content that I'm not going to say nothing because I ain't nobody's YouTube advisor. But there's a reason why you should create multiple channels to do different types of content. Let's just say that. Right. So she's probably noticing that she's losing some viewership and she don't like that. So she's scared. Maybe even her employees were saying that they're going to walk and she doesn't want to see what happened to Adam 22 happen. I think what's happening to Adam 22 is exactly what he wanted to happen. He wanted to clear the space so he could be able to do whatever he wants.
When I interview them, I don't go into interviews trying to interrogate someone. I just more try to listen and see where they're coming from.
Yeah, they are always apologizing.
In hindsight, that wasn't smart.
They cry
and in
into
hindsight,
the mob.
I should have had someone, maybe Sarah Garvey, maybe another content creator that could have pushed back more and really was more educated on the topics that he was talking about than I was, because I certainly was not an expert in any of the stuff that he was talking about.
So
I did remove the interview. I, again, did not think through a lot of the repercussions of posting.
That's crazy. She removed the interview. I can't respect. She's not red pill. Yo, this is a prime example. The main reason why I thought that people shouldn't see her as a leader, right, and take her advice and follow her is because she's a woman. Like that literally goes against the whole fucking red pill manosphere thing. Right, that's great. I believe men are the leaders, right? And if you're in a situation where I guess in your household you're a woman and you're leading and your husband's okay with that, y'all do y'all, right? That we could disagree. That's whatever works for you. Or if y'all do it even, cool. I believe that men are the proper leaders. So a woman teaching men how to be better men sounds crazy to me. That's my criticism that I've had for her for a long time. Now it seems like she don't stand for nothing. Pearl just listened to the algorithm. She did whatever was working on her channel and she rolled with that. She is blatantly pandering. I can no longer say that she believes anything that she says, bro. Maybe her conservative opinions, right? More her conservative values. I think that. But when it comes to the Kevin Samuels talking points and her just repeating Rolo's points, I don't think she believed none of it. I think she's just literally saying what she thinks is about to get the clicks and views on TikTok. I truly believe that she's just imitating bigger male creators or smaller male creators, actually, right? Because she's in the millions now, right? So yeah, I think that's people propped it up. Someone who was literally stealing. Now, I'm not saying this based off of race. I'm saying this because, fam, you can't say you red pill and be sitting here bending the knee to the woke mob. That means you never was on your real red pill flow. It means you pandering, and it means that you just said whatever was getting you clicks and views. That's bull crap, bro. This video made me lose mad respect. She did nothing wrong. All you had to do was keep your show going. You have released multiple videos after this video. You didn't need to do this video. Just keep doing this stuff for your fans. But what? Why would you want the woke manosphere anyway? What? If there's any people that's woke and in the manosphere that follow me, I don't know why. You must getting roasted or something. Because I'm not woke in any way, shape, or form. I'm red pill. For real. For real in all aspects. Not hearing none of this bull crap. Not bending a knee. But it is what it is, right? I lost a lot of respect for
that, so I just removed it.
That's crazy.
If you do want to see the full interview, Obsidian did react to it. That's on his channel. The intention was not, I guess, to hide it. It was just, this might not have been the best move. I'm just going to remove it now.
Yeah.
So again, racism has no place in society, and I do take accountability for bringing him on. Hindsight's always 2020. I wrote down some of the complaints that people had. So if I look this way, it's just because I made bullet points.
You made bullet points on what you want to apologize for? You made bullet points, Pearl? Does she have any advisors that would just be I don't think you should do that, bro? You already, once you did the interview, you made the decision on who you are. Now you backtracking, that mean you not nobody. You just going with whatever gets you the clicks and views. I lose subscribers on a daily basis because of the way I talk. So what? Who cares? That means they're clearing out the space for people that actually like me for me. I'm talking about the Fang Gang, man. I got the best supporters in the world. I don't care what nobody say. I hands down got the best supporters in the world. I don't care what nobody say. So yeah, F them. If they want to leave. Why are you pandering? Begging for them to come back?
Concerns, and I'm just addressing them.
Come back. You can blame it all on me.
Part. So in the heat of the conversation.
Nah, y'all tell me y'all remember that damn commercial where they had them what do they call them, Marachi band? Whatever. What's that, like a detergent or cleaning supply commercial? Niggas dead outside saying, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Baby, come back. What commercial was that? I used to love that commercial. Baby, come back. Nigga was hurting.
I made some remarks to my producer, Blessing. Now, Blessing is a godsend. Okay, Blessing has made the production quality literally phenomenal. He's so talented. And during this conversation, we were talking.
I said, just because someone is on a channel doesn't mean that she agrees with them. Can't she just do an interview and tell people she doesn't agree with him instead of an unnecessary apology? Exactly. I don't want to be one of those people that I'm pandering to a side and I can't talk to who I want to talk to. I want to be on some, like, and this is somebody who inspires me, Joe Rogan type of flow. I want to be the guy that I just keep an open mind and I want to hear both sides out. And if I see bullshit, I call bullshit. But I'm willing to talk to both sides. I'm willing to have a discussion. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't have someone on my channel to talk about something. That's crazy, right? But that's just how I do things. That's how I roll.
About immigration. And I said, I'm trying to get my Africans to America. Now, I watched it back, guys. It was so cringy. Oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing.
Bang gang.
I met my African employees. I just said Africans. The reason
apologizing?
is because, like, why would you
how
just
many
my
apologies do we
employees or
get?
whatever to America? The African passport system is just more difficult than the UK one.
Pearl, no one, literally nobody cares, bro. The people that already made the decision, this is how they felt about you the whole time. They were just using you for clout. MTR was using you for clout. Let's be clear. You were the new hot thing, and he wanted some of that in action. He wanted to make some of them clips and get them views, man. Ain't nothing wrong. That's what he's doing, right? In his business. He was doing business the same way you were doing business. You got him on your show. Y'all got started working together. It was a business transaction, right? The people that left and don't support you right now, they always felt the way they did. Just now they feel like there's no use for you. Now they're throwing you to the side, which means that they don't care what the hell you talking about or apologizing for. They don't care. No matter what you apologize for, they're not going to accept it. And then the people that stuck with you, it's like a slap in the face to them that's just sitting here bending the knee, apologizing to the woke mob. It's disrespectful.
I didn't know, like, Blessing had to go to the embassy or something to apply to go to America with me next month. We're going to go do some work there. And and so I've just found that the immigration process is a bit more difficult. So that's why I referred to them.
Oh, yeah, I said Joe Rogan apologized to the mom too, and he fucking up. He tripping. Joe Rogan apologized. I didn't catch that, but then he tripping. I ain't apologizing to nobody. What are you talking about? Unless I actually feel like I was wrong. I'm not apologizing over hurt feelings. Like, I don't care about that, fam. No, this is my show. This is the BX Beast Boy show. It's real talk with BX Beast Boy. I'm not apologizing to the mob. You crazy.
Because my African employees, I needed more help with. And, I was saying in the interview that I wanted more open border policy.
I said the funny thing is the black manosphere, not the woke mob. Same thing, WG. The black manosphere is the woke manosphere. Because if you think about the black manosphere and the things that they're preaching, they are literally preaching woke agenda. Like, white people are evil, and like the black manosphere, they preach the same thing that Nick Fuentes preaches for his race of people. The exact same thing. I've heard some people in the Black Manosphere say the same thing, like on some, actually, Nick Fuentes, I don't have a problem with him because he's saying the same thing that I believe for blacks. I think that we should stay around people that come from our culture. And so if Nick Fuentes is saying the same thing, I'm telling you that there's a slight difference from any of these Black Manosphere channels that you can name. I can tell you 1,000 woke things they did. I would consider Abba and Preach to be Black Manosphere. Woke as hell. False allegations on people whenever they disagree with them. Crying, using their fan base to attack. What's up? I'm telling you, there's not a single Black Manosphere channel that ain't woke. Or they ain't doing stuff that goes against the Manosphere in the first place. These dudes don't handle disagreements like men. They handle them like T channels. I'm sick of it. I'm not in the Black Manosphere. I am black. I am red pill. So by default, I have a lot of Manosphere philosophies. I'm not a Black Manosphere channel. I'm not in the Black Manosphere. That shit is woke to me. I'm anti-woke because I'm red pill. The fuck are you branching off different sectors of fucking Manospheres? So there's a white Manosphere, or is it just the Manosphere? That's crazy to me. Y'all can follow O'Shea Duke Jackson if y'all want to, nigga. Only thing I'm looking at this nigga channel for is celebrity gossip. I'm not following O'Shea Duke or MTR or any of these Black Manosphere channels for any Manosphere stuff. I follow them for celebrity gossip. Let's be clear. Oh, tell me what Michael B. Jordan did. What he did? Michael B. Jordan, he let that girl have it at that interview, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Tell me what's the tea. That's what I watch these Black Manosphere channels for, not actual Manosphere knowledge, because they not kicking it. Unless it's basic shit that you should know by now at this point.
Policy is because I wanted them to come. Again,
I can see why people don't like me.
You know,
I definitely say the
really
things that people don't want to say.
Respect the African culture. I had no ill will or malice towards any of that. But it sounded absolutely awful.
I'm indifferent with Nick Fuentes. I don't know enough about him to give a true opinion.
You know, so, it was stupid. It was stupid. Okay.
Oh, so now
let's talk about
Nick Fuentes.
The My Africans was the other one, and then the joke about Blessing being late. So one thing that they cut out from that clip was that Nick Fuentes did say after, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Any censorship speech. Okay. Any censorship of speech is unconstitutional. Don't matter whether you agree or not. Just saying, yeah, I'm on that same type of time. I don't know enough about Nick Fuentes, but I don't think it's right that he can be banned for literally saying the same thing that Black content creators come on and say on a regular basis. Oh, because they're Black and they're talking about Black people, they can say these nationalist type of things, but Nick Fuentes says it and he's banned. That's crazy to me. That's really wild. It shows a clear bias. You got people like Cynthia G out here wilding, bro, saying the most craziest things, bro. She good. That makes me think that, yeah, there's a clear bias. So yeah, even though I'm indifferent when it comes to Nick Fuentes and I don't know enough about him to give a full opinion on who he is, but I do think that he is being silenced and censored, and I think that is crazy. And I heard they messing with his bank account now. Like, come on, bro, this is too much. This is too much, man. But let me quiet my broke ass up because I don't want them taking my last $3.
Now,
you talking about
even so, it was still in poor taste. And what I didn't think about at the time was, sorry, for those that didn't see it, basically Nick Fuentes was talking about he's always late. And I said, you were on time today. Oh, Blessing was the one that's late. And it's sort of an inside joke here at Just Pearly Things. Like, Blessing is just...
See, why are you explaining yourself? Are they always late? Okay, I don't care if they're Black. They're late. So you made a joke about them being late. It has nothing to do with them being Black. Why are you apologizing to the woke mob?
He's phenomenal. but he's just he's a late guy. And every time he comes in, he says
MANOSPHERE is the woke mob, bro.
Now, Pearl me. So when I was referring to him
he definitely
during this joke, I was like, African. Now, I was saying African time, referring to what he says when he comes in. Now, what I realized is this was especially disrespectful because we did have someone that's a known white supremacist race. Like, you know, making that joke in front of him, with him, is just in poor taste. And I did apologize to him for it. I really had no malice or ill will. But, you know.
Man, who cares?
Stupid. It was just stupid. Okay.
No, it wasn't. What's stupid is you sitting here crying and begging for forgiveness. That's what's stupid to me. Just do your damn show.
The next thing is I've gotten a lot of criticism for, you know, using the Black culture and then I'm going right and leaving it, like that sort of thing. You can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but that seems to be a big.
Shut up. You're wrong. Like, just stop even paying these people attention. I'm talking about the woke mob. Stop paying them attention. You feeding them right now. What are you talking about? You don't owe nobody nothing. You became a big channel. You started doing things with the algorithm and figuring things out. I remember watching you before you blew up, with you just sitting in the room. You made the smart decision to get the production quality up. You're hiring the right people to keep your business going. You don't owe nobody nothing because they Black. That sounds stupid. Why don't they make their own channels?
Point of contention. My intention was never to be, you know, a quote unquote leader in the Black manosphere or the manosphere in general. I really have always just looked at the men as the leader. I mean, they're the thought leaders. Let's just be honest. And me, I try to support them in any way I can. You know, I bring them on my show, but saying I'm a leader in the space, you know, I feel like women follow, men lead. So I really think, yeah, that's just my opinion. Now, the other thing was she should be able to just do her show and not have to apologize and cry to the woke mob, bro. This is embarrassing to me. This made me lose a lot of respect for her. I don't think she did anything wrong. If Nick Fuentes asked me to do an interview with him, even though I'm a small YouTuber, I'll do it. Because I would like to actually hear what's his opinions and actually ask him questions and have him explain certain things. Right? Ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't talk to somebody. That's crazy. She don't owe nobody nothing because they're Black. The demographic of the women on my show. Guys, I haven't done recruiting in months. So when I started, I never expected it to blow up this fast. I never in my life thought I'd have 1 million subscribers in a year. I wrote my goals for the year before and it was 100,000. I thought I'd maybe get 100K by the end of the year. Okay, that's what I thought. Now, everything blew up so fast, and I haven't done recruiting since maybe July. The only time I have is maybe to help out if we're low on a show. So like, or if there's a really big panel, like the Andrew Tate panel, I handpicked everyone that was on that. But
you wasting my time. You wasting my damn time, man. This is, like, if I started watching you a little bit less, I'm going to watch you even more less now. And I don't mean that any offense. I just don't believe that you believe anything that you originally stood for. If you're conservative, just be conservative. It's okay. You don't have to be like the way that she's wording things like, oh, most of my staff are Black and I'm leaning towards the right now. You have conservative values. It's okay. Like, you don't owe nobody nothing. You don't have to believe what your staff believe. You can disagree. You are you. This is the Just Pearly Things like channel. This ain't the Black background staff channel. Like, they are there to do a job, no matter what color they are. As long as they're doing their job. And it sounds like one person who's late all the time need to work on that. She probably can't find them now, right? If she wanted to find them and get somebody that comes in on time, she couldn't even do it because they're Black now. And they're going to be like, oh, see, she getting rid of them. Just like Adam 22. I think she need to stop pandering, start doing whatever she want to do on her damn channel and ignore the haters. I think that's what she should do, right? In my personal opinion. But I guess she really wants the woke, my bad, black manosphere to come back.
But in general, guys, I really don't recruit. I think one reason that there have been so many black people on the show is because the recruiter that I picked was Nigerian.
You said, did she disclose the guest who would be on the show? You mean before the Nick Fuentes show? I think so, yeah. Because she does her show live, but I think it's pre-recorded. So it's like scheduled and then like it's announced who's going to be on the show. All right, so I think she has done that before. But if you're talking about like in the future, nah. I don't think that people have it scheduled like that, especially if you haven't guests. Usually it's no one famous on her show. She just has like whatever people that she has. She usually has Auntie. I like Auntie. I think that she's fucking hilarious. I want to start watching her channel because she be looking at these girls like they crazy because they are like, huh? You think you deserve what? Auntie don't play. But she'll usually just have her crew of people that's just like her cast or whatever, and they'll switch up. So it's not normally like a famous person every day, right? But occasionally she'll have someone who's like known or a celebrity.
And he just had the type of job that he could recruit while he went on the job. And he knew a lot of people. He was already in the podcast space. So he was just a good recruiter. So it makes sense that he knows more Nigerian women. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Auntie's awesome. I want to start watching her channel. I was like, yo, fam, Pearl need to relax. Pearl's almost at a point where she don't even need to be on the podcast channel at all. She could just have her little personal vlog channel and just talk to her fans and just create content from behind the scenes, bro. Right? I don't know why her, Adam 22, all these other people that's going through cancellations don't just realize, like, yo, don't pander to nobody. Do what you want to do. And if you really don't feel the spotlight too crazy, you can just create a channel just for you and your fans and just talk to your supporters and just kick it with them and chill and then still create content and produce from the background. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe some people want to be the star. I don't think there's nothing wrong with producing from the background.
Okay, the next part.
Hit the like button, guys.
Now,
Hit the like button.
This was the part that was probably the dumbest part of the whole interview. This was the stupidest, the dumbest. Oh, this was stupid. So I said that slavery was embellished in the interview. Now, that not only is that comment insensitive, it's not accurate. There were things in slavery that were worse than what was shown on TV. What I was referring to,
I did disagree with her on this point. I think I got what she was trying to say. Like, it's overused and played out and people just keep using it, right? Or maybe they embellish to where they think that, like, fam, this is not slavery times, but the fact that you bring it up all the time is as if it happened to you currently, right? You talking about your great-great-great-grandfather and all that. So I get what she meant. But when she said the thing about roots and all that, that was a made-for-TV series. Obviously, slavery was worse than a made-for-TV series, man. Like they didn't even show buck breaking and all this nasty. Yo, fam, I'm not going to describe what that is. If you look it up, you're going to be like, what? They did, huh? Why would they do it? They did some stuff. Just it was foul. But I do get her point of, like, why are you bringing it up for everything right now, currently in today's time? What the hell that got to do with anything, right? But people bring it up all the time.
I really don't even want to tell you guys what I was trying to say because it wasn't what came out.
It's over embellished, yeah. I agree, Tor.
Again, if you watch the full thing, I was more referring to the system of using atrocities to control people. That's what I was trying to say.
She didn't say nothing wrong. She just maybe didn't explain it the best way, right? Which I think that's something that if you're going to speak on it, you should take some time to learn how to explain it. Or when you are explaining it, I don't care how slow you're going. I don't care how many words you say. Take your time and explain that thoughtfully. I agree. I think that people overuse slavery as an excuse for everything. For everything is slavery for. Man, if you don't get up and get a job, bro, stop playing. What are you doing? Right? So that I don't see things the way that certain people might see it. So I agree with her on that aspect. I just think that she just said it in a way the way you can pick it apart, right? She don't need to be sitting here apologizing for this.
To say that it wasn't that it was embellished is so stupid, insensitive. And nor am I, sure, I've read a couple books, but I'm not informed or qualified enough to really have that conversation. So not bringing someone else onto the show, again, stupid. Now, the next thing is that my friend Gabby came on the show with him, and she's dating someone that is Black. And he would say openly racist comments to her. Now,
Okay, first of all, your friend Gabby, for some reason, decided to speak for all Italian people and tell him that he wasn't and all this other stuff and start getting butthurt, right? The comments he made towards her, he was joking, right? Some people were sensitive and was really mad. Okay, cool. Maybe Gabby, the sensitive person, shouldn't be working on certain episodes when people come in that ruffle feathers, right? Maybe you got to take ownership as the leader and the boss and saying, maybe I shouldn't have picked Gabby to be there, right? And maybe I should have had, if it was that absolutely necessary, a Black counterpart to go back and forth with Nick Fuentes. Maybe if that's what you really wanted, why not call what's his name? What's the lawyer name? I really like him too. What's his? Y'all know the red pill lawyer, man. I enjoy the hell out of him. What is his name? The lead attorney. This dude. Bring him. That'll be a good debate. I ain't seen lead attorney rip people to shreds, man. I really enjoy his content. Let that man in on that conversation. There's a whole bunch of other things you could have did, right? But I don't think you owe anyone an apology. I think this is unnecessary. You're blatantly bending the knee to the woke mob.
I should have pushed back on that. I've been in interracial relationships. So for me to not push back on that, especially with all of the people that have been on my show, was stupid. It was stupid. I just, I was kind of like a deer in the headlights. I didn't know what to say. I was like, oh gosh. And the video we were watching wasn't even supposed to be about that. So I really don't have an excuse.
Not Ricada. I haven't really watched much of Ricada, even though I hear good things. The lawyer that I watch is the lead attorney. Right? I like his stuff. He be going in, boy. Yo, he be ripping people to shreds. I'm like, why would you call into his show? He's a lawyer. Like, if you don't got your ish together, I don't think Destiny want none of that smoke. I don't think Destiny want no smoke with the lead attorney, bro. That man would debate Destiny on the table if he's saying that woke bull crap.
It was just stupid.
Oh, man. He destroyed Russell.
Again, I take full accountability for this stuff. And, if I had to do it over again, I would do it differently. But
you said, Pearl like chocolate. Yeah, she, I think she dates Black men, if I'm not mistaken. That's like her thing. Right? Like big Black dudes too. Big Black guys, right? That's her type from what I hear in these streets. That who cares? I don't think that's a big now, there's some people that think that she has to vote a certain way or think the way that they think because of that. I'm like, that's so stupid. Let her like whatever she likes.
I can only move forward. So
you said exclusively. Hey. Yeah. Like what you like.
I want to make sure. that I addressed everything. I think
this is horrible, bro.
I think I did. Okay.
The fact that you read in the notes too make it look even like. Have you ever seen a YouTuber apology? You know how many videos there are on what not to do in a YouTuber apology right now? That's facts. I feel like almost every commentary channel made a video on what not to do. Reading from notes is probably one of the main things because it seems super disingenuous. Like you're just giving a statement to get your fans to like you again. It's cringe.
Because I talked about recruiting.
It's super cringe.
Okay. So, moving forward, I really would be open to having a discussion with someone that can bring more awareness and education to the situation. So I'm open to you guys' suggestions in the comments. I also invite anybody that's made a video about me or has comments to address with me.
You a puppet, girl. Like, I lost the small amount of respect I have for her. Like, she seemed like a straight puppet right now. Like, just Why can't you just have your own opinion and then just do your damn show? I'd have been doing live streams and podcasts every day if I was her. Oh yeah, y'all don't like me? Y'all gonna get more of me. I do live streams and podcasts and videos every day anyway. But I'm a maniac that likes to work obsessively. I'm kind of different. Right. But yeah, I think she should just put it into your grind. Put it into your work. Stop sitting here crying and begging for their forgiveness.
To go on Obsidian
Put the
stream
time
tonight
in.
at 8 p.m. GMT. Blessing will also be there. And
just promote a show.
Yeah, because I don't want to run from this stuff. Again, a lot of this stuff was not well thought out. A lot of this stuff I could have done better, and I do take full accountability.
I don't think she believes none of the stuff that she's saying. I fully don't believe her no more.
Go on the stream if you got something to say.
I didn't say she would come a million.
I also would like to say I really don't have beef with anyone in the
if
space
I'm gonna say Roma
that made videos about me. I understand where they were coming from. I understand where
hard not to say she's one, right?
I went wrong, and I really think they had a lot of valid criticisms about me.
She needed to just if she came on to say anything, she should have just said, "Hey, don't expect nothing from me. I'm an entertainment channel. I'm gonna create my content. That's it. Do your damn videos, man. This is bull crap. I can't even see her as an entertainment channel now. She's coming out here apologizing.
So let me know what you guys think.
She's just a blank slate.
I really did my best to address
that follows whatever the algorithm tells her to. Let me look at the damn comment section. I actually want to see what the comments are saying. I want to see, are there people believing her? Whenever I see apologize after a guest invitation, I know it's not real. Nobody does a 180 like this unless they got threatened by something. Yeah, people are saying that she probably got the call. Every time I observe someone getting the call, see, I only believe in Fuentes. Yikes. Y'all bigging up his lore. Nick is proven right again. Yeah, she probably got the call. She realized everything Nick said was entirely true when she got the phone call. Yeah, she proving him right. That's crazy. Yeah, wow. Ye was right. Nick Fuentes seems like if he doubts the statements, he was right. But damn, tell me what you guys think in the comment section, man. I think Pearl messed up. She should never apologize. She's tripping for that. But that's just my opinion. If you want access to my live streams, follow me on Twitch and follow me on Rumble. Yeah, that's where you get that exclusive, man. And if you want access to my face, videos where I show my face, go ahead and check out my Patreon, man. Show some love and support. It really helps me out. Keeps the channel going. Check out that merch too as well.